Drake dropped his new album last night, and boy, is it hot.
Plus, Miley Cyrus is planning her wedding.
And we've got all the details on Gigi's 21st birthday bash.
All this and more on today's Rundown.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm Danielle Robay, hanging out with
Ryland Adams. You guys, it is a jam-packed show, and it's Friday, so I'm happy about that.
Yes.
I cannot wait to talk about Kylie Jenner saying she's a feminist.
Ooh, but first, we have to discuss Gigi Hadid's 21st birthday bash. It was star-studded. If you're Gigi Hadid, there is no better way to celebrate your 21st birthday than with all of your celebrity friends at the hottest spot in West Hollywood.
Oh, you're talking about the nice guy.
Yeah.
That's where they all are all the time.
I know, and it's the same photo booth, but we got the pics. So after she had a relaxing weekend in Malibu with her friends and family celebrating, the supermodel turned it up a notch to party last night with her closest celeb friends. Honestly, it was more like a fashion show than a birthday party. Everybody came camera ready. Haley Steinfeld, Jaden Smith, Ashley Simpson-Ross, Naomi Campbell were all there. Khloe and Kourtney Kardashian came to party. Do you think they're a little too old to be there?
No, because they're in with the crew, you know? And even if they are a little bit older, it's like, I like some old friends. They'll teach you something, you know?
They will, but like, at what point are you like the old guy at the club? It's a little creepy.
No, people that like wasn't her sisters there, so it's fine.
I know, and in celebrity world, age doesn't really matter.
No, age ain't nothing but a number, girl.
All right.
Also, Ashley Simpson-Ross, is that Ashley Simpson, like Jessica Simpson's sister? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Random. Taylor Swift sparkled when she showed up to the Bday party in a black sequin asymmetrical dress. Her model friend Lily Aldridge went for a goth glam look. And of course, Kendall Jenner was in attendance. She and Gigi actually showed up together hand in hand. And Kenny wore an embroidered black and gold coat with matching pants and a mesh bralette that left very little to the imagination. And of course, her sister Kylie captured all of the details of the daring outfit on Snapchat before Haley stole the spotlight.
Oh, she loves Snapchat. She's always documenting everything on it. Also, if Taylor was there, was Calvin there, or was he too busy releasing his new album?
I think he was too busy, but Taylor seemed like she was having fun, and she met Gigi's best friend from high school, which was cool.
Yeah.
The birthday girl wore a high-waisted pair of white shorts with a silky black top and a pair of mesh-like thigh-high boots that were so hot. Most of the celebs opted to enter from the front because they wanted a little paparazzi action, but her boyfriend Zayn made a low-key entrance to the party so he wouldn't steal the attention away from her, which was really sweet. E! News says that over the weekend, Zayn showered Gigi with flowers and presents for her birthday. He was very thoughtful with the presents that he got her, and Gigi really wanted to see Zayn on her special day, and he made that happen. They had a few hours of alone time. But back at the party, they were pretty low-key, as I said, until they got in the car and they were caught cuddling.
Really? Oh
was
yeah,
really
they might have
cute.
had a few drinks. They were like canoodling in the back seat or what?
Yes. Yes, and her birthday party seemed really real. Although she had a bunch of celeb friends, I think Gigi's pretty down to earth, so she had a lot of love in the room.
Really real. I like that everyone's dressed up to the nines in designer
Yeah.
clothes. They're the nice guy, but this is totally real.
No, it is. Gigi's real.
All right. Moving along to Miley Cyrus. People are speculating that she might be planning a summer wedding.
What?
Yeah, okay, so this is coming when her and Liam were spotted out in Australia on Wednesday. The couple met up with Liam's parents inside a restaurant and stayed a while, and then they walked back to the car after their meal. Who does that?
Ooh.
Yeah, okay, so Miley sported a white t-shirt and denim cutoff shorts, as well as her diamond engagement ring. You know, she flaunted that while shopping with Liam's sister-in-law, Elsa Pataki, later that evening. And then if you remember, Us Weekly was saying that the singer wants to plan a summer wedding, and her mother Tish is helping plan the vows. So you know that Miley and Liam got back together in December, right?
Yes.
And then they made this big statement when they went to his brother's movie premiere, The Huntsman. And then after that, Liam went on record to say that they were not engaged, and this is after Miley had been posting photos rocking that ring. So it's all a little iffy, but they actually lived together and they're still in a relationship and serious. But he says they're not getting married, but she's wearing a ring and she's planning a summer wedding.
I don't know what the deal is, but I don't care. I love them together. I think they're the weirdest odd couple, and I like it.
I do too. I'm happy they found their way back to one another.
Yeah.
Who knows if they'll get married anytime soon, but we hope they're happy.
No rush. Drake dropped his 4th studio album last night, and it came at the perfect time because people were starting to run out of Instagram captions for their photos. So now they're gonna be trading in hashtag no new friends and call me on your cell phone for things like, I could GPS you if you need a dressing, and you don't worry about fitting in when you custom made. I love Drake so much. This album Views is so good. There are so many quotes. Instagram is gonna be going crazy, but let's break it all down, including the crazy interview he did about it.
What?
Drake sat down with Beats One's Zane Lowe to chat about the album, and he had a lot to say, not only about the creation of the album Views, but also his relationship with Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, and Taylor Swift. All right, so when talking about Riri, he said, it wouldn't be a record without Rihanna, would it? We do well together as a team. I think we do great music together. It's tough to do guy-girl collabs. I think chemistry is what makes the records better, though. It's something genuine there. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you guys be the judge of that because Rihanna's featured on Drake's new album in a song called Too Good. Take a listen.
I just don't understand it.
I don't know how to talk to you. I just know I find myself getting lost with you.
So in the interview, Drake was also super candid about where he stands with Nicki right now, saying, quote, I don't really talk to Nicki. Another person I have a lot of love for, a lot of respect to her and the past and what we built. I understand what love is, and I understand a personal situation. She dealt with me how I would expect her to, with class. I would do the same, you know. I have respect for Nicki, but unfortunately, we haven't spoken. So this is in regards to the feud with Meek Mill, because Nicki is with Meek, and they were feuding. So that's kind of sad. That's like losing a friend that you've had from kindergarten. Like, they have so much history together, you know?
So strange, but I guess it is what it is at this point.
You clearly are passionate. I'm a little more passionate about this one. Moving on to what he said about Taylor Swift. So when talking about the Apple Music commercial that Taylor Swift did featuring his song with Future, he had nothing but nice things to say about Tay. He said, I love Taylor, man. She's such a sweetheart for doing that Apple commercial and just in general. She's angelic to me, man. How sweet. Okay, well, I love that he loves Taylor. That's cool. Also, he let us all know and kind of put a little teaser out there that he has a bunch of new music in his arsenal, that we'd be hearing it soon. My guess is that we're gonna be hearing it this summer when he goes out on tour with Future.
Ooh, I like that. And I like that he supports Taylor. I mean, how could you not, even after that little tip she had with Apple Music, you know?
This album is gonna be on repeat in my car and my house for probably the next month and a half. I'm gonna know every lyric.
Your summer banger. Kylie Jenner is announcing she's a feminist. Does this come as any surprise to you?
It actually does, but I'm so happy she did this because, guys, feminism is just about wanting equal rights for people, men and women alike. So guys and girls can be feminists.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Okay, so she is the cover star of Glamour UK, and she told the magazine that regardless of what the tabloids say, that she is a feminist. So saying, quote, I'm a young woman, for one thing. I don't depend on a man or anybody else. I make my own money and start my own businesses. And I feel like I'm an inspiration for a lot of girls who want to stand on their own. Okay, so I like that she's saying she's a feminist. However, saying that you're an inspiration for other people kind of rubs me in the wrong way, especially when she had a good base to start a business. Like, she had a lot of money to start a business. Some people aren't as fortunate to, you know, to start something. Like, if I want to start a business, I don't have millions of dollars backing me. She does.
And she also has a family name. Saying that she's an inspiration for girls, I have a problem with this because all the girls in LA right now look the same. They have lips like this, snatched noses, the eyelashes, the lower lashes.
So maybe she is an inspiration. It's working.
But they shouldn't be aspiring to be taking their clothes off on Instagram and getting cosmetic surgery to feel beautiful. I mean, a lot of that stuff comes from the inside.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
well, she also went on to say that she doesn't rely on her parents' money, and she squashed rumors saying that she doesn't depend on them for her success. She said, I haven't had $1 of my mom's money in 5 years. She told Glamour, ever since I started earning my own money, I've paid for everything. All my cars, houses, clothing, everything. I like to know exactly what's going on, and I'm actually quite careful with what I spend.
Are you surprised by that?
No, I'm not surprised that she doesn't take her mom's money because she has a booming lip kit career.
I mean, she has a net worth of millions of dollars.
Yeah, but that wouldn't have started if she didn't have the base of her family having millions of dollars. Not that I can hate her business, because it is a product people want and it's successful and good for her. Like, I'm not hating on it at all. I'm just saying it's harder for most people to start a brand that becomes that successful.
I'm gonna hate on all of the surface level stuff that comes along with it. I just think it is so lame, and there are much better people to look up to. Like, Zoe Saldana is so cool. She has one of my favorite quotes, and I might misquote it right now, but she says, like, look at me, I have a crooked nose and this and that, and things about her body that aren't perfect, but I always left with the hottest guy in the room, and it's because she was confident, and that's what's cool.
I like it, but I am gonna say, in promotion of her lip kits. That kind of is about how she looks. So I get why she's promoting herself in that light, but I agree it's not the best. All right, you guys, that wraps up today's DHR. But if you want more of Danland, we make out on tomorrow's episode of Clevver Now.
That part doesn't make the cut. You weren't supposed to tell anyone that.
It's in the raw footage.
Oh
it's
my
in the
God.
raw footage.
There's a lot of other stuff that made it that I didn't want to make it either. It's a really funny episode.
It's on Go 90, so go get it. Go watch Clevver Now. But before we leave this show, I have questions for you.
Yeah.
I want to know what you think about Kylie saying she's a feminist.
Let me know what you think about that one, guys. Hit me up at Danielle Robay on Instagram.
I'm at Ryland Adams. We love you so much, and we'll see you on Monday.
Mwah.
Click to the left to get all the details on Kesha and Zed's new song.
Or click to the right to check out Kim Kardashian talking about Kanye's divorce.
What?